It's the Esko Let's Go show. KJ's in the house. What's up, KJ?
What's up?
What's up is Nelly. He was on the shop. He did an interview, and he was talking about his era of hip-hop, the early 2000s. He said that his era was the toughest hip-hop era ever, meaning he had the toughest competition and, as far as competing for that number one spot. Nelly says, when I put out songs, I had to go against DMX, Jay-Z, Eminem, Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, Luda. All of us are fighting for one spot. So from 99 to like 2008, 2010, it's the hardest era ever. Do you agree with him?
I do agree.
He's 100% right, KJ.
Yeah, 100%.
How can you argue with that, man? How can you argue with that? And that's what I always say is the difference about that 2000 era is because there were so many superstars. Superstars. Like all these guys sold millions of records anytime they dropped an album. So he's 100% right. That competition was crazy. And Nelly, he held his own against all those guys, man. That's why he's a legend still to this day. And he didn't even include like Kanye, which came in around like 2003, 2004. You know? Plus all the R&B he had to compete with.
Yeah.
I know he's just talking about hip-hop, but he had to deal with like Usher and all these other R&B cats too, fighting for number one album sales. So it was a wild era, that early 2000s. So Nelly's 100% right. And now the only thing everyone has to worry about is Drake because he kills everyone.
Yeah.
When it comes to selling numbers, it's only Drake these days, okay? Speaking of Drake, you know he made headlines when he was spotted on vacation and Camila Cabello was there. They were riding jet skis. Drake was all in their personal space.
Yeah.
Well, Camila Cabello, she went on the Call Her Daddy podcast and talked about that vacation with Drake. And she says it was vacation plus some work. She says she loves that man. We all love him. And she let him listen to her new album that she's working on. Do you think it was just a vacation plus some work, KJ? Or do you think something else was going on?
Because I haven't seen him since then, I'm going to say, yeah, I believe her.
I believe her. That's right. You know, there was nothing else after that vacation.
I kind of forgot about it.
Right. I guess she also, later on in this interview, she calls Drake her homie. So, yeah, she totally put him in the friend zone.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure Drake's upset. I know friends and family were worried about Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber. A lot of reports were going around about their marriage. What's up with it? Because her dad, Stephen Baldwin, put that public post out there on Instagram asking everyone to pray for them. Mm-hmm. Had everybody worried, like, what's going on? Well, Hailey Bieber jumped on Instagram and said, the stories and constant blind items I see on TikTok are 100% of the time wrong. Made out of thin air. Come from the land of delusion. Well, they actually didn't come from the land of delusion. They came from your dad, Hailey. I'm sorry. That's what got everybody worried. No one was worried about their marriage until her dad did that.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody was worried about it. But hey, if they're happy, I know she posted a wonderful post about Justin on his birthday. So they still seem like things are going good, which is a great thing because I like them together.
Yeah.
So we hope that all works out for them. And, we hope her dad just like stops. Period. Just stop. Just stop, Stephen Baldwin, please. And finally, some more family drama. We talked about it yesterday. Miley Cyrus, her mom, Tish Cyrus, and her sister, Noah Cyrus. A lot of drama going on all over the guy from Prison Break, Dominic Purcell. Noah, Miley's sister, Tish's daughter, was seeing Dominic Purcell before Miley's mom ended up marrying him a little while ago. And according to Us Weekly, Tish is not open to any reconciliation with Noah, her youngest daughter. How do you feel about that, KJ?
That is really sad.
That is really sad. Now, sources told Us Weekly that Noah refuses to communicate with Miley, and Miley is devastated that her family's been torn apart, and she believes the family rift is beyond repair at this time. Now, yesterday, People magazine said that Miley wasn't aware about this situation between her mom and Noah. Well, Us Weekly says that Miley was fully aware of the situation between Tish and Noah, saying she absolutely knew about Noah and Purcell's relationship, but she took her mom's side. Oh, wow.
That explains why her sister don't want to talk to her.
Oh, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. See, we're going to have to hear it from them because, obviously now all the sources are having their own side and they all got their own sources. So they just need to go on somebody's podcast and just let it all out. You know what I'm saying?
At this point.
At this point, let's see what happens. That's crazy. By the way, they say that Noah and Dominic Purcell were seeing each other for around 8 months. That's a long time. That's a long time.
That
8 to 9
is.
months. But we're having issues before Tish decided to pursue Dominic. Oh, my goodness. It just keeps getting better, this story. Or worse.
Right, I'm saying, worse at the same time.
Right, exactly.